Alright, Taurus or Taurus cross watcher, this is going to be a video for you guys. You can reverse this if you need to. I'm not sure which direction this is going to go, and I know it's not going to be for everybody, but I do want to base it mostly off of romantic love. I feel like you're at a different place in a relationship or with a person, or even maturity-wise, than the person on your mind, okay? This would either be somebody that you've already been intimate with, you've already been in a relationship with, you could currently still be with this person, still involved in a way or something like that. I want to say they have a lot more to gain from you than you do from them, in the sense of what you're really looking for, but you can't help who you love, and that's facts. You really love this person. You love them. You love them a whole lot. You want to have their babies, or you want to have a blended family, or you love your blended family y'all have, or you want to marry them, or you love being married to them. I mean, whatever it actually is, you, unless it's reversed, or it's not, it may not even be your message if you're watching this. It could be someone you know experiencing this with another, and maybe there's this, like, not only like power, a difference in like power dynamics, but like maturity in a couple that you know. There's a difference in their maturity, or their wants, I guess we could say. But when it comes to you, I'm going to say it like it's your message. I just genuinely feel like you need something a little more solid from a person, and they might give you something more solid. Like, they'll move in with you all day probably, or if we're at that stage in our life where we have children still, they may give you a baby. But what are they not giving you? Well, I don't know. I have to question, are they giving you their whole entire heart? Because I don't know. I can't really tell. I feel like the past several videos I've done for Taurus, I keep picking up on a person who there's something really strongly connecting them to their past. Do they still have feelings for their past? Most of them probably not, but there's something they're like running from. Now, I don't know if this is the same message, like the same person. I'm not sure if this person's running from anything. I don't really know at this point as I'm talking, but I keep getting it. I'm still getting it. There's something to do with their past, and like it's very excruciatingly painful, whether it's some sort of trauma where there's not been closure with a daughter of theirs, or a son of theirs, or even the parent of this child, or even possibly a grandchild connection. There's a child wound that this person has, maybe even a few of them, and for different reasons or something like that. And or like guilt, maybe even they're carrying something heavy, and they can show up for you all day and have feelings for you all day and see your value, because they definitely see your value, which is nice. That's good. But like, I just want to say, are you like selling yourself short? I mean, maybe you're not, but are you though? Or if this is reversed crosswatcher, are you selling yourself short? If this is not connecting to you guys at all, and you're like, it's not my message, but I know someone going through this, do you ever think that the person might be selling themselves short a little bit? Might be with someone who, I don't want to say doesn't deserve them, but because I don't think that's it. I feel like it's just, what is, I mean, listen though, to be completely fair, some things from our past, you can't like go back. You can't like get closure from it. Some things we have to give ourselves that closure. It just depends on what it is. Like, you know, let's say it's a toxic connection. Sometimes you can't get that closure because there's certain people that you can't have a relationship with. Like, I'll give an example. Let's say there's a family member, you just can't have anything to do with this person, right? Or anyone that you've known, you've heard of this. You can't have anything to do with this person. You don't wish them any ill will, but you know that they don't need to be in your life, and you've made peace with that a long time ago, and it is what it is. However, by not connecting to that person anymore to keep your sanity and to keep that type of energy away from your own family, like your children, your immediate family you've created in life now, you also can't see like your nieces and nephews or something, right? You can't see somebody who's connected to them. So it's like, you may not get closure there, and then maybe that void and that pain from like, damn, this sucks because I don't have anything to do with this person. Now I can't connect with my nieces or my nephews, or my niece or my nephew. Do you see what I'm saying? So I don't know why I feel that there's something here where it's just this like really painful, or there's maybe like a very, and I don't want to use this excuse because sometimes people can use this as an excuse, but sometimes it's legit though. Maybe someone has a very difficult ex here, and either way, there's something here, and it's a heavy, deep scar. It's not even a scar yet. You know how you can't get a tattoo if you have a recent scar? When I did combo ceremonies, you know, the frog medicine, they burn gates into your skin. I have two right here, but you're not gonna be able to see it from over there. And I could do it now because it's been a while, but maybe like the first 6 months after I got it, I went to a tattoo place because I was gonna get them to tattoo over my burns to make them, to have the dots. You know, if you know frog poison and you do it anyway. And the guy was like, I'm not gonna tattoo over that. It's still a fresh scar. That's what I feel. I don't care how long ago something happened in someone's life. It's still very fresh, or it's still something that's like constantly repeating. It's like living in hell constantly. This person's just like a constant reminder of things, and it's really painful. Or it could even be several things that are really painful for this person, vice versa. So there's that. Some of you are with this person now. You're already in a deep relationship with them. You've been in one with them for a while now. Or you will be, or you will be again, or this is something starting up, or this is foreshadowing. Now, if any of you were already with a person like this and it did end, I'm telling you, did you ever wonder if this person really cared about you, or if they only cared about having a family with you, having a baby with you, or having a certain type of life, but it wasn't necessarily having it with you. They just wanted a certain type of life. That is super specific, but it doesn't have to be the case. But I do get that for some people here. I don't know. That might have been on somebody's mind. Was somebody only with me because they wanted a certain life, but they didn't necessarily want me? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. It's like the goats. I saw goats yesterday. I just talked about it in Aries video. I keep seeing all these animals that are supposed to be in their farm and they keep getting out, which I know there's something to that. I can't quite tell what it is, but yeah, I saw goats yesterday, and a couple weeks ago I saw a cow that was out of its like farm, got out of its cattle gap. But this one was a whole bunch of goats, and they had some of them had leashes on them, dragging the leashes. I thought that was interesting. They look like little yard puppies. I was like, oh my god, look at them. I want some goats so bad. So bad. I don't know where I'd put them, but I do want some goats one day. Lots of goats, actually. And so some of you may like goat cheese, or you love cheese dip, or you may make your own dips, or you love dip, chips and salsa dip. Some of you may specifically put your cheese dip with your salsa, like do it together, like dip dip. That's super specific. Or you prefer cheese dip over the salsa, or you always get a little bit of cheese dip with the salsa. Some do with goat's milk, or maybe someone could only drink goat's milk because they had an allergy to cow's milk. I don't know. Really, really specific here. I forgot what I was just about to say. Oh yeah, like the goats were dragging that leash around. That's kind of how I feel like somebody's dragging something with them. Dragon. Someone could be born in the Chinese year of the dragon. This is the Chinese year of the dragon. Yeah. Now, let's just say this in a completely different way. If any of you are going to be connecting with someone in a romantic sense, whether in the near future or it's currently happening now, I would just say maybe the best thing to do would be to take it slow, because there are things that, which is totally fine and understandable, there's things you're still working on and things they're still working on. If you're already in a deep committed relationship, somebody still feels guilty about something that maybe they've done, something they slipped up on, or something that they did that could have ruined the relationship between the two of you. There's something there, some sort of guilt someone still has, and they hope that you genuinely do forgive them. Even if you tell them you do, they hope that you do. That's if you're with somebody, you've been with them a long time or whatever, you have a deep relationship with someone already. Others of you, let's say you're in a deep relationship. There's some sort of mother wound here. There's a mom wound on someone's side. Whether it's their own mom wound with babies that are children of their own, or fertility or something. Or even an angel baby now, and a baby who's on the other side. Or something to do with a mom. And let's say someone here has had I don't know, someone could also have for others, may have a difficult mother here, a very difficult mother, and there's that wound. There's some sort of wound I'm picking up on, but that doesn't mean two people here are going to leave each other over it or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's just, I'm just picking up on that for the confirmation. Maybe that's not really even part of the message. It's just something to say, hey, you're in the right place, you're watching the right video. But, yeah. If you're single, though, and you are to meet someone, if you haven't already, there's something here about, like, us being able to forgive ourselves, and if not you, this person being able to forgive themselves for stuff in their past, or hoping like that whatever they've experienced in their past doesn't mess up something that the two of you might, you know what I mean? Like someone could be insecure, which we all are, but let's say someone starts talking to you and they may be like, you know, I have some things I'm not really proud of that I still currently do, or things I'm not proud of that I've done in my past, and you may be like, look, listen, as long as you acknowledge them, we can work on anything. Like you see their heart, vice versa, but it may be just like someone could just be hard on themselves. It could be that. It might not be something that keeps the two of you, prohibits anything, but it could just be something that's like deep in someone's mind, like, oh my God. I would say in this one, there's just things we have to work through, and you know, I mean, I did pick up on a lot of different scenarios, though. Some I picked up on different maturity levels. Some I picked up on some traumas. Some I picked up on people who are still together. We're working through it. We're going to, you know, whatever. And some, it's where it'll be coming together, but there's some, like, you know, things from the past. These leash type things, lingering, hanging on. They're being drug along with us as we're, you know, we're free now. Because think of the goats. The goats are outside of the fence, but the leash is still attached to them. So there's still, like, these attachments, right? Maybe even like cord cutting. It's like that's been cut, and we're free now technically, but it's still attached to us. There's some sort of an attachment someone has here. It could be an unhealthy attachment. It's like we're free, but how free are we? It's like breaking out of jail, but still having the handcuffs on and the shackles. Like you're free, but you're not like free. Well, isn't that all of us? Think about it. I'm just saying, allegedly. We're supposedly in a free country. And I don't know about you, but there's nothing really free here. It's just the illusion of freedom. Yeah. What should I title this? The attached leash. I'm gonna title this The Goat and the Leash. Some of you are definitely connected to a Capricorn, because Capricorns are like goats. Also the greatest of all time, right? It can also signify that, like, you really do love somebody, or you will, if you don't already. The goat and their leash. Yeah, we'll keep that there. I think we'll go with that. I'm about to have to go in a minute and pick up my mom from physical therapy, so. Alright guys, well, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.